It's going for Jonas. Oh, it's falling Jonas. Greetings and welcome back to Sheltered, where the Weird family are surviving in their shelter as the night falls and the moon rises. And indeed, a radio transmission comes in. A good old radio transmission from good old Michelle. Hello, Michelle here. We've stumbled across a bank and it looks like it might have some good loot. Well, I mean, banks are well known for the loot that they have and the quality of it in its goodness. Although usually by bank robbers who are after money and things like that. Hello, Nancy here. We've stumbled across a florist, and it looks like it might have some good loot. Wow, I mean, banks, good loot, florists, good loot, everywhere looks like it might have good loot, and absolutely we should search all of these places, because loot is what we're all about right now. All of the loot from all of the places. Jonas to Andy, our path is blocked by a ferocious looking creature. Should we deal with this ourselves? No! What creature is this? This is the first time we have encountered a creature in the wasteland. Could it be some kind of radioactively mutated beast that has become huge and gnarled and covered in some kind of pus-like substance? Hopefully not. That would just be horrible. Oh, it's a bear! It's a bear! It's a big bear! Laura and Jonas, the two parents, are going toe-to-toe with a wild bear. Wow. Laura, it's up to you. Kill this thing. Kill the bear until it is no longer alive. Because, oh look, oh, 3 good strikes to the bear's head. Doing some damage. It's going for Jonas. Oh, it's falling Jonas. Jonas, no. Oh, Jonas, no. Please don't die, Jonas. Why did I send Jonas and Laura out together? The two parents. Come on, Jonas. You're going to have to fisticuffs the bear. A good Marcus of Queensberry uppercut. It has to be said, although then he did block the remaining attacks, so it's going to be down to Laura. It was always going to be down to Laura, wasn't it? Let's face it. Come on, Laura. We've got to kill that bear before it kills Jonas. This is Jonas we're talking about here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. All right. It's so close now. It's so close. I'm going to attack. Come on, Jonas. Come on. Marcus of Queensberry. 2 uppercuts and, oh, and a counter, but you blocked it. Yes, Jonas. Oh, yes. All right, Laura. Really now, like, it's down to you. You need to get in there with your lead pipe and crush that bear into the floor with some kind of flying death attack in which you spin around through the air and just drive the pole down through the radioactively mutated, hideous bear creature's head and drive it into what remains of the asphalt. Come on, Laura. Come on. Strike that bear dead. Yes, a good strike. And it's dead. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, Jonas has been badly mauled by the bear, but and we got like a little bit of meat and some some leather off of it, which I suppose is better than nothing. What was this bear where we were going to take these two? Has the crazy man who wanted circuit boards turned into a bear somehow? I mean, I've heard that things like that can totally happen. Are you sure you're done transferring items? Yes, I am. Jonas is looking really rather shady there right now. Hopefully he wasn't actually bleeding. I don't think he's bleeding. So he should be alright until he has completed his quest and journeyed on all the way back to the shelter where hopefully he can receive some medical equipment. Meanwhile, Rebecca has leveled up because she totally read a book and she's going to read another book now and then wander pointlessly over to the map. This is Michelle. It looks like the bank has some stuff that might be useful. Well, yeah, you did say that it had good loot, didn't you? Nails are good loot. I really do want those gas masks. I'm going to put the leather back for the gas masks. There we go. The other team's bringing back 2 leather, and we can always, like, trap things for leather. So leather is something that we can totally get. Rocks are cool, but we don't really need any more weapons at the moment, I think. Plastic we can take. We don't need the limestone or the sand. Some wiring would be nice. Wiring would be very nice. But is it nicer? How much have we got already? We've got 13 wiring. We've only got 9 wool, so let's just keep the wool. We don't really need the matches. Metal would be cool. We'll add that to our stack of metal. That'll do. Job done. Confirm. Yes, I'm done transferring items. We have something in the journal to be read. Day 32. Rebecca seems to be a good fit for our shelter. Everyone needs to pull their weight if we're going to survive, so we'll see how this works out. I wonder where Rebecca came from and what her life was like before all of this happened. I bet they have some great stories to tell. Well, why don't you ask her? She's at the bookshelf at the moment reading. And sort of immersing herself in some kind of fantasy world to alleviate the sheer horror and depression that must be upon her, having survived in the wasteland for a full month. Hi, this is Janet. It looks like this forest has some stuff that might be useful. Yeah, we'll take the plastic. We'll take the cement. We'll take the metal. We'll take the paint cans if we can. Yeah, totally. We'll take the leather. Wow. And the water. Do we need more buckets? We'll take the wool. There we go. That's good. We'll take the sand. Like, we know we can trade the sand away if something more useful comes along, so that's good. Useful stuff from the florists. I think you will agree. Very useful and indeed interesting. Michelle here. We've stumbled across a large pharmacy. Yep, totally. We might need some first aid for Jonas when he gets back. Antibiotics. We're not too bad. We haven't got any relaxants at all. First aid kits. Bandages. We're actually okay. Maybe some bandages would be useful. A heavy dust storm on the surface. Who's this? Octopi. Put that suit back. Put the suit back. Don't go outside. Do not go outside. Especially after you've... No. Alright, I tell you what. Why don't you fix this and fix this. Seeing as you've got the suit on and you seem absolutely intent on going outside for a walk around during a dust storm at night when your parents are out in the wilderness. And indeed, Jonas has been mauled by a bear. It doesn't sound like the best idea to me, but hey, I'm just here to look after you all. Hi, this is Walter. It looks like this large pharmacy has some stuff that might be useful. Yeah, it's got a gas mask. That's useful. Look, more wiring. I wanted the wiring before, and I still want the wiring now. What about wooden planks? Yeah, I do want it, but... No, we can't take it. We can take the metal. I would like the hinge, though. Look, we haven't got any hinges at the moment. We really probably do need hinges. But I just can't... I can't bring myself to put the stash of books back. We're so proud of our library. I mean, it's just the best library in all of the wasteland, as far as we know, at the present time. What else might we be able to put back? Batteries? No. Rope? No. Transistors? No. Rubber? No. Duct tape? We've got 15 duct tape. Let's put back the duct tape, and we'll take the hinge in place of the duct tape. We can take the switch. We can take the leather. We can take the nail. Always one more nail. We can take the wool. That's all that we can take, and we can't take no more. Confirm. The dust storm rages on. Octopi has gone out for his nighttime fixing mission. Down here, Andy is just kind of hanging out in the basement with the rats. Maybe somebody should clean the shelter. Somebody actually shouted at me transdimensionally, clean the shelter, there are rats everywhere. So that is what we'll do. Even though Bone Hero the cat should be catching the rats and putting them in the freezer for us. 71% integrity. Rotten meat? No. 5. See, there's capacity in the freezer. There's totally capacity in the freezer. Michelle to Andy. Our path is blocked by a ferocious looking creature. Should we deal with this ourselves? Where have all these ferocious creatures suddenly sprung from? Just because a month has passed, the wasteland suddenly is crawling with vicious bears everywhere. Well, this vicious bear did not bank on the fact that Michelle and indeed this other guy, who I temporarily have forgotten the name of, with his large stone and her with her knife, are going to totally own the bear. We're going to own it with the knife in the face. 15, bleeding, more stabbing in the face. Look at that. The bear is all, look, red-eyed bear of doom. Oh, it's a mauling. We managed to block one of the attacks, but it was quite a mauling. Walter, of course. Walter is the name, and the name is Walter. Take that stone and cave in that bear's head, will you? I'd rather it not attack us again, if that's at all possible. Oh yes, Walter. Good work, man. You really did cave the thing's head in with your large rock. Unfortunately, we can't actually take any of its meat or skin, as nice as it would be to have more meat and skin in the shelter, so we'll just have to confirm as we are. Nice one. Walter gained some strength and some dexterity. He's now as strong as Michelle. Imagine that. Imagine his pride. He is probably our most badass individual man. All of the women pretty much are more badass than all of the men, but you know what? Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We found something of interest out here. It looks like a person in need. Should we see if we can help them? Is that you, Laura? Are we not kind of wounded already? I mean, do we really want to help a person in need when we're already wounded? I feel like we should walk away. I feel like we should walk away, but what if it was like one of the kids or something? Alright, you know what? We're going to approach. We can always run. Maybe. This could be a terrible mistake. Small scrapyard. Oh, who's this guy? It's about time! Get my circuit boards! Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, we totally do. We totally did. Here, give him the items. Here you go. We had to face a crazy radioactive wild bear to bring these to you. I hope you appreciate it. Ah, give it here. Why are you still here? Oh, you want compensation? I don't have anything for you. Give me some time and I'll try and drop something off at your base. Now leave me to my work! Roger. Honestly, I was expecting something pretty awesome for 10 circuit boards. I mean, 10 circuit boards. Do you have any idea how many places we have to loot in order to accumulate 10 circuit boards? It's many locations. Well, you better had show up at our shelter with something truly awesome. Otherwise, frankly, we're coming back with our 2 baddest girls to kicketh of your ass. Hi, this is Michelle. We found a large house out in the wasteland. Sure, check it out. What else is going down? Somebody's on the toilet and or shower. No, it is the toilet, actually. It is definitely the toilet. We'll just leave them to it. They'll be fine. Day 35 has dawned. Andy, can you craft anything interesting whilst you're there? I think we... Oh, look, a bedroll. It has a new icon or something. Oh, we can maybe take this out with us. If an expedition party has a bedroll equipped, their stats will increase 25% slower whilst on their expedition. Interesting. So they can kind of like not become quite so bad. And a carrier bag provides 2 extra inventory slots when equipped. Wow, new stuff has appeared. How cool is that? But what we actually wanted was the punch bag, which we can't build because, of course, we don't have enough leather. But fear not, leather is coming with at least one of our expeditionary parties. So when that arrives, we'll be cool. And a tent, look, a new lockpick set, a lockpick set used in the unlocking of locked locks. If equipped to an expedition party, more items will be found at houses, farms, and offices. And a tent. If an expedition party has a tent equipped, their stats will increase 50% slower whilst on expedition. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And a painting, which will have a calming effect. We should bring some paint back and do some painting. Totally. We can't do the tier 4 yet. Upgrading to the tier 4 will require lots of lenses, wood, rubber, I mean, way more stuff than we currently have available to us. Let's accept the transmission. Jonas to base. We found somebody in the small scrapyard. Shall we talk to them? Okay. Please be nice. Please be a nice person who wants to trade some of this meat for something cool. Hi, how have you been out there? Let's trade, Anna. Let's check supplies and see what we've got. I'll decide if I want anything here. Okay, apparently that very unfriendly lady did not want any of our stuff. Or if she did, she was simply too stubborn to admit it, and has instead chosen to wander off into the wasteland, never again to be seen in this life. Michelle to base! We found something at the large house. Yep, search the large house, or rather examine the items at the large house. We'll take that. We can't take the leather. What else can we take? We can take one of those. We can't take one of those. Paint can. We could do some painting. But alas, we just can't. I'd like to take the wood. We do need wood. We need wood in quite large quantities. Arguably could do without the petrol. It's pretty easy to come by, but I'm sort of concerned if we don't build up a stockpile that will indeed come back to biteth us upon the posterior. Accept transmission. Hi, this is Jonas. It looks like the small scrapyard had some stuff. You mean the small scrapyard where the crazy guy was living, who we gave all the things to? What's this? An alternator! Take the alternator. Clutch cable. Take the clutch cable. Take the spark plug. Take the metal. Wow, this place is a gold mine. An absolute gold mine. Take all of these things. All of it. That's it. That's all that we can take, because we went out without any packs or anything. But still, I mean, that's some good stuff right there. That's some very good stuff. Octopi, take that suit off. We've caught another beastie. Excellent. Accept transmission. Hi, Nancy here. We stumbled across a school. So, sure, search the school. Maybe there'll be something schoolish in there, like books. More books. More books for the bookshelf. Books 5. Oh yeah, kids don't like to read books, do they? Never mind. Accept transmission. Hi, Jonas here. We've stumbled across a small house, and it looks like it might have some good loot. Yep. All of these locations will be searched in due course, and we will find what we may see. Somebody needs to feed the cat. Look, Bone Hero, fill Bone Hero's bowl before he wanders off and, you know, does something useful like catching a mouse. Hi, this is Janet. It looks like this school has some stuff in it that might be useful. What's it got? We'll take another gas mask. We'll take some more leather. We'll take a fuse. We'll take some plastic. Wow, it really does have some good stuff. We can't take the book, but frankly, we're bringing tons of books back anyway. We'll take the lenses. That's going to be good. When all of that petrol is loaded into the Jenny. We've only got 5 rations left. People should probably start eating our meat from the freezer. Hi, this is Jonas. It looks like the small house has some stuff in it. Yeah. Confirm. Good work, guys. Keep up all of the good works. You are doing a sterling job. Another transmission coming in. Church, search the location. Let's take a look at the map and see where everyone actually is right now. So, Michelle and Walter are currently here on their way back from Brookshore, which is good. So they're pretty well laden down at the moment, and they'll be bringing in some absolutely, you know, pucker quality stuff, really, when they arrive. Nancy and Janet are also on their way back, I guess. They're just finishing up. They're going to visit the church, and then they'll be back. So everyone's on their way home, pretty much. Laura and Jonas are going to make their way through Baymouth. Jonas, of course, severely wounded after the bear attack, but he's gonna keep his end up as much as he can. You know, he doesn't want to appear weak next to Laura. He has the gas mask, I think, or was it Laura who took the gas mask? I forget. One or other of them has the gas mask. Actually, I think he gave it to Laura, didn't he? Because, you know, he's that kind of guy. Although, I did hear a whisper that if Laura doesn't make it back, then, well, you know, survivors tell the stories and all that jazz. Good. I mean, the team's doing pretty well. We'll just let them continue on. Accept transmission. Sure. Check out the church. How much water have we got stored up? 72 of 150. Well, we can send out another expedition almost straight away when people get back. So, I mean, that'll be fine. And indeed lovely. Accept transmission. Nancy to base. We found something at the church. What have you found? Nails, wood, pipes, batteries. Oh, I can't take the battery. What have you got here? Antibiotics. Oh yeah, we'll keep the antibiotics. Probably more useful than a battery, right? It's like literally the last thing. Do we need the water? Let's not bother with the water. I think the battery is like more valuable than the water. Seeing as it's raining right now, that's got to be the right choice, I think, for the team and everybody on the team, such as the members of the Weird family. Jonas to base. We found somebody in the church. Shall we stop to talk to them? Or shall we sneak away? Let's approach the strangers. One last group of strangers at the church. Hopefully they'll be friendly and we can trade with them. Who's this, lass? It's Carol. Hey! Hey you! Confirm. Want to trade? We've got some supplies if you want. God damn. Just when I thought I was done for. And here you are! You've no idea what a difference this could make. Oh, well. What do you want? I mean, I'll take this. Would you like some limestone in exchange? That's gonna be good for you. That limestone for that piece of wood. I mean, that's a great trade. You wouldn't believe how good of a trade that is. It's almost the best trade that has ever been done for you, not for me, obviously. I mean, I'm like selling the shit off my back here. But you know what? Let's do it. Hopefully that limestone will get you out of whatever hellhole you're currently in and allow you to survive. I felt a little one-sided, but desperate times and all that. I won't be such an easy mark the next time. What do you mean? You got like the best deal. Easily the best deal. Best by far. Assuming, of course, you had any particular need for limestone, like maybe you had to pour it in a hole and go to the loo on it or something along those lines. Incoming radio transmission. Laura to base, we found something at the church. Yeah, what have you found? You found a pipe. We'll take the pipe. We found some food rations as well. Circuit breakers or pipes. Circuit breakers or pipes. Circuit breakers or pipes. Or nails. Or duct tape. Or transistors. Oh, we've already got a transistor in the pack, so that's fine. We can take that as well. And a paint can. Oh, paintings. Painting for paintings. Let's just go with that. Confirm. Excellent. Good work, guys. And that, I think, has been enough for today. The Weird Family surviving on into the future. We have a plan. People ask me what the ultimate goal here was. Look, let's just pause it here. In fact, no, you know what? We have to accept the transmission. Hi, Jonas here. We've stumbled across a school, and it looks like it might have some good loot. Want us to take a look? Yes, search the location. So yeah, the ultimate plan is to investigate the rumors that abound of another shelter, and indeed the story quest which surrounds it. That is our new mission. That is our objective. And once we have achieved that, we will evaluate again how long we stay here in the wilderness, assuming, of course, we make it that far, and raiders or other such nefarious entities don't destroy us first. But as two of our people arrive back home to the shelter, that is where we shall have to wrap it up for now. So, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later.